Hi guys, I'm Aurena Agati-Fola. I'm a psychic, I'm a healer, I'm a multidimensional being. Multidimensional meaning, body, mind and soul, past life, this life, childhood, ancestral lineage, like within the family lineage. Today I would like to talk about crying, the meaning of tears. And isn't it terrible that men hardly cry and don't allow themselves and not allowed to cry? You know, right now I'm actually speechless. We are living in a world where we are being human, right? We have emotions. That's the very unique, special. It's special about us that when we are like, do you know the feeling when you're so happy and you cry because you're so happy, it's so overwhelming? Or you're so hurt and you just want to cry and you can't, or you watch a movie, you go to a movie theater, or you watch a romantic movie and then the tears just drop and it's like this silent crying. Or you see animals, or you're in nature and you're in this breathtaking environment and you see something so special which is touching your heart and the tears come down your cheeks. It's actually something wonderful, it's something amazing. Tears, yes, someone could say, oh yeah, the brain and the nerves and yeah, the tears are there to water your eyes so that they don't get dehydrated because they need to be wet all the time because we have very sensitive skin and layers on the iris and the eyeballs. But when we cry, the meaning of crying is when you cry, it's clearing, it's healing, it's embracing your emotions and showing to yourself and, and others the immense, intense emotions you have within yourself. And now just imagine in what world we live in, that a mother or a father tells the son, especially the boys, the man, don't cry. A man doesn't cry. You're being a man, don't cry. Stop crying. Or you get a slap. Some parents slap you when you cry. Isn't it terrible? Because when you cry, it's healing, it's embracing emotions, it's cleansing your emotions, and it's embracing it. And if a little boy is not allowed to cry, that means he has to detach his emotions from himself. He can't be truly himself anymore. And the worst part is when you're not allowed to cry, that means you have to shut down your heart. If someone, or if the environment, the culture, if your parents, your friends told you not to cry and you grew up and something is so emotional and everyone is crying and you're like, no, I'm strong, I don't cry. I show everyone that I'm in control of my emotions. Isn't it terrible that you have to control your emotions? Isn't it terrible that you're not allowing yourself to be touched by something beautiful? Isn't it terrible that you can't be vulnerable anymore? Being vulnerable is a weapon. Being vulnerable, yes, you can get hurt if you open up your heart and if you put yourself out there and you show your emotions. Yes, someone could show with a finger towards you and say, look at him, he's crying. What a weak guy he is, what a loser. And then they do like maybe that and say, oh, loser. What, if you show with one finger to someone else, you point out with one finger, guess what? 3 fingers coming back to that person. The real loser is the person who's making fun of someone who's showing emotions. But the moment you step up, the moment you stand up for yourself and you cry, you embrace emotions and you cry openly and you will not, women actually do love when a man shows emotion, of course. I mean, if you cry and you're just being the victim, which we have in many countries, like especially when I came here, I was like, many men say, oh, I'm the victim. And then they cry and you think, huh, nothing happened. Why are you crying for? I'm talking about real emotions. I'm talking about being authentic, true tears, not being a victim, not being the poor guy. I'm talking about being touched by nature. I'm being touched by people's emotions, words. Yeah, when you read a poem, when people talk to each other, there's amazing speech out there, or you watch a theater, drama, or you listen to some music, beautiful music. And then you get touched in your heart, you get touched by a soul, by your soul from other people. And then you have the tears running down your cheeks, or someone is dying. That's very good. Please allow yourself to cry. Please allow yourself to show emotions and feelings and be vulnerable. Please never ever, if you're a parent, tell your son not to cry, let him cry. Hold him. Everyone wants to be held tight and everyone wants to be loved. We are in a world of love. We are in a world of abundance. Why would we deny and control and forbid showing and embracing tears? So please, if your husband, if your boyfriend cries truly from his heart, give him a hug, be there for him. Support him. Show him that he's loved, because everyone needs the feeling of love. And crying is not shameful. Don't feel guilty when you cry. Sometimes, you know what, I had a time in many years I couldn't cry anymore. My heart was so cold and so shut down that I couldn't cry anymore. And then all of a sudden, I don't know, I did some healing sessions on that, and then I wouldn't stop crying. Like, I was suppressing my grieving. If you suppress grieving, if someone dies and you don't grieve, that sadness is stuck in your body. Don't ever do that. Embrace it, let it out, cry. When my dad cried, it took me 6 months till I actually cried. But then it was so healing, it was so releasing. And then I even cried in public, and I don't care anymore if I cry in public, because sometimes when I allow myself to cry, it's not even for myself, I cry for the others. And when they see I'm crying, they can allow themselves to cry. And that is healing for them also, that it's releasing and it's freeing yourself to give you the permission to feel and embrace all the emotions you have. Grieve if you have to grieve. Be angry if you want to be angry. Be happy if you want to be happy. Scream if you need to scream. But of course, don't create drama. It has to be authentic, right? All I'm saying is, allow yourself to cry. Be vulnerable. And tears is water. It's cleansing, right? Bye, guys. If you need any help, any support, please let me know. You can go to my webpage, aurenafola.com. I have Facebook, Aurena International. Please like and subscribe my videos. It would be awesome, because let me help you to help others. And the moment you share my videos, you're helping even others to help themselves. Because I'm here to empower yourself, and I'm here to free yourself, and I'm here to show you that life is a special place on earth and that you can follow your mission. Bye, guys.